At the start of John chapter 8, there's the story of the woman who's been caught in adultery. The scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman who'd been caught in adultery, and making her stand before all of them, they said to him, "Teacher," referring to Jesus, "this woman was caught in the very act of committing adultery. Now in the law, Moses commanded us to stone such women. What do you say?" And thinking about it, Jesus replies with, "Let anyone among you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." One by one they left. Jesus turned to the woman and said, "Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?" And she said, "No one, sir." Jesus then replied, "Neither do I condemn you. Go your way, and from now on do not sin again." I heard a wonderful radio article this week about the love for and of a pet. A particular pet they talked about was a dog. Dogs understand the world through their noses. So scientists at Emory University trained dogs to stay very still, so they could conduct MRI brain scans when presenting them with smells both strange and familiar. What they found was that dogs' reward centres are lit up like fireworks on New Year's Eve when presented with their owners' smells. It turns out that dogs filter out and prioritise their owners' smells above all. Cues of the owner's presence trigger strongly positive reactions in the dog. So it can be inferred that dogs strongly like and even love their owners. Dogs also do not blame. They cannot blame. They accept there may be danger and hence experience fear, and they learn to avoid situations that are frightening. But we are encouraged to believe that they do not hold grudges. Why else would they be so loyal when we leave them behind, withhold their treats, and put them on a diet? We all blame, and that comes from a deep-rooted insecurity. The officials in Jesus' story are frightened of Jesus and his apparent popularity. They blame him for unrest. They choose another individual, the woman, and blame her, using that as a way to trap Jesus. We're not told anything about the situation, except that it was with someone other than her husband. It could have been consensual. It could have been otherwise. Notice Jesus does not question her motives, does not question the motives of his inquisitors. He does not look for blame nor purpose. He looks for neither satisfaction nor victory, just offers a mirror, simply the option to look at themselves and then choose their action. He does not condemn anyone, just accepts accuser and accused and moves on, hoping that they see his love and wish to copy that. Secure in God's love, Jesus did not need to blame anyone. God does not blame us for our actions. He simply asks us to accept his acceptance, look at ourselves thinking about our motives, and choose our actions. Blame is poison, but so human. We will blame, and we will continue to blame until secure in God's love when we have no need to blame. Jesus didn't excuse the woman's actions, nor accept them as a way of life. God doesn't excuse our actions, nor want us to behave in a way that hurts others. He would like us, I am sure, not to blame. Many times this week I've been irritated at someone's behaviour. I'm refining the art of being a grumpy old woman. Then the thought comes into my head, dogs don't blame. Then my anger dissipates. Dogs get hurt, they get irritated, but they don't blame. Try it. Next time somebody does something to annoy you and you strike out to blame them for their actions, be irritated, but also be more dog. Don't blame. Less blaming means more time for loving. Be more dog with a capital G. Lord, who knows the foibles of our human hearts, grant us wisdom in the presence of irritation, that we may learn to love and accept in the way Jesus loved and accepted the accusers and those who are accused. Amen.